you doing?
Hello, is this Dazzle?
Yeah, it's Dazzle.
Yes, how you doing? I want to know if I can book a reading or if you're available for a reading.
Yes, always. What's on your mind?
Okay, so I think my baby father's sleeping with the girl next door.
What?
And yes, because she always looking at me funny. She never really speak. But every time I'm with him, it's like she speak and be giggling, like doing this like a side eye thing. I think it's like a woman's intuition thing. He say I'm tripping, but I know I'm not. He don't do nothing for me, nothing for my kids. And the other day, I found like a Gucci receipt in his armrest, and just coincidentally, she had like some
Alright, we're
Gucci
gonna
shoes.
figure. Hello. Hello, everybody. It's your girl Dazzle That Tarot, and I'm back for another tarot reading. And this is a pre-recorded live, so please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit this notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, all you have to do is look in the description box and everything is down there. So let's get into it. Okay, so before I start, everything I say is all alleged and for entertainment purposes for YouTube. And so modern science can come up with a mathematical equation that this form of divination is accurate and factual. And in fact, the metaphysical science is and forever be a valid science where we can go to court. And if Larry Reid ever decides to sue Tasha K, we can just pull out a deck of tarot cards and whatever it says, that's who wins. You know what I'm saying? So, look, let me tell y'all. So, apparently, Larry Reid and Tasha K fell out. So, if you guys are listening to this, then you know who Larry Reid is and you know who Tasha K is. They fell out, and, the first time, it was about... Because, when you fall out with Tasha K, she's going to expose you, right? So, basically, the first thing was, to say that Larry Reid was gay, And when that didn't really suffice, now it's about the alleged victim of Larry Reid. So, now she has a 3-part series coming out. And the alleged victim, his name is a little... I don't know. Look. He's older now. His name is Lavontray Adams. Lavontray. I'm gonna need for us African American parents to really think about the names that we're gonna put on our children that's gonna follow them the rest of our lives. Okay, Lavontray. Okay, so I'm going to, hopefully I don't get striked or nothing like that. But I just want to, see what's going on. All right. So I'm just going to play the ad for it. Right. So it says up next, Larry Reid passed the prophet or pedo. The story of 15-year-old Lavontray Adams. Let's
Did you know
see.
that in the U.S., 40%
This
of
is
deaths are from leading
the
causes such as heart disease and cancer? Did you also know that those conditions can be
commercials. But here we go, right here.
And he was like, well, he pulled his camera.
Now, mind you, this is him as an older person, but this happened to him when he was 15. But I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I kind of feel like, if things like that is happening and he did that to you, it's not like he's this big time celebrity, this A-lister that can silence you. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my ignorance. I don't know. But I just kind of feel like maybe, just maybe, that should have been addressed back then. But I'm not trying to victim shame. I'm not trying to shame alleged victims or whatever, but I just kind of feel like, yeah, that should have been addressed a while ago. But go ahead.
He turned the computer around and turned the camera on the computer, and he was like, "Well, just dance, you just dance. He's like, we'll record it, and you just dance." And I'm standing there naked, in my mind, confused as hell. For one, because I'm like, first, I'm not for the dance naked in my mind or something, but I didn't have the balls to be like, no. and then I have the balls to say no. But I'm trying to make it like I'm trying to present like I'm just like confused or like weird about like, you know. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm not that.
But wait, so far, Lavontray is saying when he was 15 years old, Larry Reid had him somewhere naked telling him to dance, and he was recording it, and he was too scared to say no.
It's naked. What are you talking about? And so he was like, well, why don't you just turn around and just turn around in a circle? So I started weirdly turning in a circle, and I look back, and I see the cover doing this. See the cover moving like this. He started jacking off. He started jacking off.
Does he ever ask you at any time for you to penetrate him?
Okay, so that was the part. That was the snippet that she's coming out with, and it's going to be on her app. So I guess if you are interested in seeing that 3-part series, you will have to go to her app. And I'm pretty sure I will hear about it on these YouTube streets when the series drops, whatever the case may be. It's crazy because what he's saying is Larry Reid a long time ago when he was 15, I'm going to repeat it, when he was 15, what he's basically saying in the snippet is that he had him naked, I guess, in his home or whatever the case may be, and was getting him to dance for him. And then when he was too scared to dance and too scared to say no, he said, go around the circle. And, he's recording. And basically when he looked over, Larry was, masturbating to this 15-year-old, going around the circle naked, So, and then it cuts off when she asks, has he ever touched him? So, then here's the thing now. I don't know if he's suing Larry Reid or Larry Reid is suing him, but Larry Reid, from what I know, has addressed the fact that he may be pursuing a lawsuit against Tasha K. And you know what? It's funny. I remember I did a tarot reading back a long time ago that these YouTubers are going to destroy each other. And it's very crazy that this is happening now. I mean, people are just going at each other's jugular for real. You're trying to really mess up whatever someone has. So I kind of feel like, they're going against celebrities. Celebrities are going against them, and they're going against each other. That's not going to work out. So let's get into this. I have made a list of questions that I had, because I had questions. And not only that, I did watch Armand Wiggins' live that he did about it. And I also watched, of course, Conscious TV. He's been covering some, but I really wasn't, I don't know, because a lot of times I listen to YouTube on my earphone, you know what I'm saying? Not earphone, my Bluetooth, while I'm working and stuff. So sometimes I'm not even listening to what they're saying. I'm just listening to get by through the day, through the hours. You know what I mean? So, but I'm aware of certain stuff, and I'm aware that there were other alleged victims that didn't really stick. Their story didn't really stick. And some of them, from what Conscious said, was making up stories. So, but this person, Lavontray, Tasha K, says that she has unrefutable evidence about. So, we're going to figure that out, and I'm going to be using. Let me go ahead and show you guys, because I want to show y'all what I'm doing. Thou shalt not trieth me. But yeah, I had to wait till it was late and these kids had settled down, because they just would not settle down. I was supposed to go live about the Jaguar Wright thing, but then I thought about it, and to be honest with you, I'm gonna just do a reading like this, because everybody else is going live about it. So it's like, it's nothing that I can tell y'all that y'all didn't already see, go over. But what I could do is do a reading on it to see what's what, right? But let's see. You want to be using the Guiding Light Tarot, and you know I got it through Victoria Iva from The Bride. So I'm going to be using this. And if you would like to purchase this, if you like the tarot deck, it's going to be in the description box. Okay, so let's see. Why am I so calm, y'all? It's that cinnamon that I got. I'm boiling cinnamon, y'all. So my whole house smells like cinnamon, and it's nice and warm in here and cinnamony and stuff. Child. So let's get this energy. Let's do some softball questions first. How does Larry Reid feel about Tasha K? 1, 2, 3. The 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? How does Tasha K? It's clarified by the 6 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all, the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse talks about someone. Usually it is one of those people who are independent. They got their own money. They are entrepreneurs, whatever, but they're doing their own thing, right? And they're earning their money. They're getting their stuff. They're looking good, whatever. In the reverse, it talks about the lack of independence, or like it can even mean that you're in fear that you're going to lose your independence. You're going to lose your money. It is a pentacle. This talks about stability, security, and wealth. And it's even you making your money in a shady way, right? And it's clarified by the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords, I already told you guys, air sign is all about communication and thought processes, going from a place of chaos to a place of peace. It's an information card. It's an internet card. And it usually talks about information traveling. Or, you can be traveling, online with your thought processes and information, right? But it can be talking about a distance, really traveling. But in the reverse, this talks about them standing in a place of chaos, not being able to get to a place of peace. So it talks about the chaotic communication, the manipulative communication that's traveling on the internet. So that it's like the gossip and the manipulative communication, right? Their thought processes. So it's coming from that. So she's making money based on the gossip and the manipulative communication on the internet. So that's how he views her. So, and it's shady. Okay, so then let's see how does Tasha K view Larry Reid. 1, 2, 3. The 9 of Wands, she views him as someone who can be defensive, someone who's had to fight battles, someone who is ready. Someone basically that has to take up for himself all the time. And he's been fought many battles, and he is battle worry, or whatever the case may be, but he's standing firm for the next battle. You know what I'm saying? And she also knows, and it's clarified by the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Mind you, let me explain what the 9 of Wands is. The 9 of Wands is all about fire. It's all about passion, creativity. It talks about action, enterprise, relationships. He's had to take an affirmative action. He had to take a stand. He had to face battles. So people been coming at Larry Reid. Okay? And with the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 5 of Pentacles is usually like a lack, poverty state of mind, feeling left out in the cold, sickness, whatever, needing help. But it's all about stability, security, and wealth. So it's about money, and it's in the reverse. So that means that you're coming out of financial lack or a poverty state of mind. So I think he came out of that. And that's why, maybe there was times, I don't know if he has money, a financial come up. I don't know if he has money, but maybe it was part of a battle that he had to face, or the many battles that he's faced that he's gotten money, or whatever the case may be. But it comes off as, hold on. But I think, so maybe that's it. But I'm going to get into some more stuff. But that's how they initially feel about each other. So that's a little whatever. But, I mean, it makes sense if Larry Reid has, faced lawsuits before. If, he actually is financially well off and he had to fight for that. Or, actually work hard for that. Let's see. Let's just ask the real questions. So the first one is, does TK want to be in the church sector of YouTube? And that's why she is taking down Larry Reid, who has found his lucrative lane in that sector. So Armand Wiggins said that on his live. So I want to know. We're going to just do this. Does she want to be in the church sector? And that's why she's going after him. 1, 2, 3. The strength card is in the reverse. This is feeling like you're going to need to gather your strength to basically combat whatever you feel like someone is doing to you. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. This talks about clouded judgment. It can be talking about arguments and lies. And the King of Pentacles is upright. So, and this is the Page of Cups in the back. I kind of feel like Tasha K is trying to stand firm in her footing. I feel like this is about the Cardi B lawsuit. I feel like it is about money. And Larry has been lucrative. And she kind of feels like if she can spread some type of lies there. So it's a bit of truth. So it's not complete. It's loosely about that too. It's loosely about that, but it's more so about getting your money right and trying to find a lucrative lane, which is the church sector. But I mean, at this point, she sees he's made money. So it's kind of sort of, it's about that, but it's not all the way about that. But it's the big part is that I need to do something, right? It's the need to do something to make the math, right? So, So it ain't really like she. Let's see. Let's ask this. What is the motive for TK airing out Larry Reid? So what's the real motive? What's the motive? So I already know that she's already in a position where she needs to, saddle up, put her big girl jaws on and make the math and get her career. Keep going with her career and trying to keep making money. And that sector in particular, it is lucrative. So I can sit there and do whatever I do there, argue, lie, whatever I'm going to do. And, when it comes to Larry Reid, yes, I see him as being someone who has made a ton of money in this situation, and I can do the same. So what is the real reason? What's the real reason? What's the motive? And I'm just going to one card for that so we can keep going. 1, 2, 3. The motive is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. She wants people to think the way she thinks and speak the way she's speaking. She's trying to force people into a narrative. It's aggressive. And it's all about a coin. Okay, so that's the motive. All right, so it's not really because she cares about Lavontray. Okay, so then let's see. Let's exit these things out and let's go ahead and I did that. So let's see. What? Okay, so did Larry Reid in fact molest or have any sexual misconduct with Lavontray Adams when he was 15? Let's go ahead and ask that. 1, 2, 3. The Two of Pentacles is in the reverse. That's an imbalance, okay? The Seven of Cups is in the reverse. That was confusion in the past confusion. The Knight of Swords is now is communication. So I think this is okay. So I feel like this. So the story is imbalanced. The story is not totally right. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse, I kind of feel like someone needs some money. You know what I'm saying? The Seven of Cups in the reverse talks about a clear decision. You kind of confused about certain things, and then now the confusion is over. You are finally able to make the right choice because it's about many different cups. So you chose a cup. And now it's the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is quick communication now. So I feel like this is coming from a place of trying to make the math. So you have Tasha K trying to make the math, and you have Lavontray trying to make the math. So now there's the Knight of Swords. This is quick communication, quick thought processes, right? This is someone who's thinking quick, but see, they're not the King of Swords, though. See, that is the problem. The King of Swords thinks before he does. The Knight of Swords does not. So this was I don't know if it happened before and it came back around, like someone came out saying that something happened and then they went quiet, and then this, the past year, then they came back around. I think that this was something of a situation where someone needed something quick. Someone needed to try something quick. But then it's the Five of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Swords in the reverse is an internet card as well. The Five of Swords upright is all about arguments, okay? It's all about verbal, physical, whatever, altercations. And it's all about trying to win at all costs. It also talks about, in the reverse, it talks about a few things. It talks about past verbal altercations. It talks about bullying in a way, but it is a cyberbullying card. That means someone is talking mess about you online and you know who it is, but you can't do anything about it because it's online. That's for one. For two, it could mean that if it's relationship wise, whatever wise, that means that people are finally finding out how someone is within that relationship. Like you thought that they was a good person and then come to find out they're not. But the Fool card is taking a risk. This is an immature risk. So, and being reckless. Do I really believe everything that man is saying? Lavontray is saying no. It sounds like a quick and easy way to balance out a coin. Also, it's a little bit of whatever. So let's see what happened that night. Tell me what happened. Was there ever... Okay, so this talks about someone needing money. Okay, and this was their choice, an immature choice to do, but it was their choice. Okay, so what happened between him and Larry Reid at 15? Why does Lavontray have those? Is this totally made up? Because it's confusion around that story too. But it's also, but with this situation, it's confusion about how I can make my next move, my best move, and get some money. So let me run with a story. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's something about church. Something about church, and then it's the Knight of Wands upright. So this is someone who's charismatic, someone who's a go-getter. I don't know when he met, so to speak, Larry Reid, but back then Larry Reid was charismatic, and there was things going on that happening to him. It happening for him. And I think I don't know what Larry Reid was doing in church, but I can guarantee you, like, it was something of, being one of those people that was, looked up to in some type of way. The Eight of Cups talks about walking away from things that does not serve you anymore. In the reverse, it talks about needing to walk away from things that doesn't serve you, but you don't. And now you're being hung up to dry. So I kind of feel like Larry Reid is something about that situation or any situation within itself that I kind of feel like, you know how when you're in a situation and it's like you're coming from a good place, and then the problem is you lend your goodness to bad people and you should walk away, but you don't because you find value, you want to help people. It end up screwing you over, and then you end up being the hangman. They want to sacrifice you. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. So I don't really believe that Lavontray got touched. Okay. I kind of think it was one of those situations as he kind of helped the motherfucker and the motherfucker screwed him over in some type of way. But I think maybe that, and it may not even be Lavontray that screwed them over, but it just talks about in general. So I don't see any sexual misconduct. The Hierophant came up upright. Ain't no sexual misconduct. Okay. So does Tasha does Tasha K actually have undisputed evidence that Larry Reid is a pedo? Okay. Does Tasha K has undisputed evidence that Larry Reid is a pedo? 1, 2, 3. The Three of Wands comes out. This talks about expansion of the creative, the passion, the action, enterprise, relationships. This is expanding. This is a new thing going on. The chariot coming towards people. The chariot is coming. The King of Wands. But the King of Wands is upright. No, she doesn't have real undisputed evidence. The the Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. That's what Spirit is saying. But yet and still, she's going to bring forth the evidence. But the King of Wands is still upright. The King of Wands is a go-getter. He's an entrepreneur. And he has an image. Okay? So to me, his image is not going to be that tainted or whatever. He still has an image. He still looks righteous. So I don't really believe that he's a pedo. But she's going to come with receipts. She's going to search far and wide. And it's so crazy because I looked at the chariot and it does have this little what you call it? I was about to call it a navigator, right? North, west, south, east, whatever. She's going to look far and wide for that. But any information of him being a pedo, and she's going to bring it forth. But the problem is, this Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. That means that tangible, what you can touch, see, feel, or stability, security, and wealth, whatever, that concrete evidence is not necessarily there. It's not there. So it's going to be speculatory. Okay, so no, she does not have concrete evidence. It's not undisputed. It's disputed. Okay. Will there be a lawsuit against Tasha K because of what she is doing against Larry Reid? It is not undisputed evidence, y'all. I don't know. I think Larry Reid needs to just stop being around bad people. Okay. Have discernment. You can't save nobody. Okay. So let's see. Will there be a lawsuit against TK because of what she is doing against Larry Reid? 1, 2, 3. The Four of Swords is in reverse. Okay. The Page of Wands. I think there's. I'm going to try. And the Three of Cups, a celebratory card. And the Five of Swords, verbal disputes and stuff. The Seven of Wands. I think that what's going to happen is, the Four of Swords is in reverse. This talks about either taking breaks or it's time to take action. So if I'm saying if someone's going to bring a lawsuit to the forefront, I think it's time to take action. That's how they feel. The Page of Wands is, guess what? If you write something, that's the good part. If you write something that's going to be accepted, effective communication, this is energy that has a lot of potential for, passion, creativity, action, enterprise, relationships, a lot of potential, a lot of that creative potential. The Three of Cups talks about a celebratory card. So to me, I feel like, yes, There will be a lawsuit. A lot of it is in the air. If he would go ahead and want to do so, after watching that whole thing, after watching all 3 parts, he can very well do so, and it will be accepted. It won't be thrown out. And the 5 of Swords is upright. This talks about a verbal dispute. So if I'm asking if someone's going to take action, like as far as a lawsuit, you have a take action card. You have the positive, effective communication card with a lot of potential. You have the 3 of Cups, which is a celebratory card. And you have the 5 of Swords. Overall, that Spirit is saying is an argumentative card. Yeah. Or like wanting to win that all cost card. Yes. They might go at it in court. Okay. Over that 3-part series. Okay, so has TK been taking phone calls? I mean, been recording phone calls. You know she's good for recording a phone call. Has she been recording Larry Reid without his knowledge? 1, 2, 3. The 4 of Cups, taking the opportunity in the reverse. The High Priestess, your secret enemy, a secret frenemy, in the 5 of Swords again, trying to win at all costs. Yes, she has been recording Larry Reid. The 4 of Cups is in the reverse. That means someone took an emotional opportunity to do so. The Hierophant in the reverse. The High Priestess in the reverse. This is somebody who is your secret enemy. Be careful what you say to this person. This person is telling your business. This person is telling secrets. This person will record you. The 5 of Swords is upright. It talks about, again, trying to win at all costs. Fighting, verbal disputes, things like that, doing sneaky stuff, anything. Yeah, she has been recording Larry Reid. How will this affect Larry Reid's career? This is the last one. So how will this affect Larry Reid's career as a YouTuber? Or, just his businesses and things like that? Because this is really bad, right? 1, 2, these accusations aren't good. 1, 2, 3. The Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. The Chariot is upright. The King of Wands is upright. It won't really affect his career the way she thinks it is. Tasha K is based on money. She cares more about money than relationships with people on these YouTube streets. She cares about the money. She's being very money absorbed, and she's making other people miserable because you're not caring about other people. So I think other people are going to, that's where it's coming from. It will come forward, those 3-part series, but however, it won't change the general consistency, the general feeling of who he is. People who know him, people who have been following him will still do so. But the people who want to believe what she thinks or what she's putting out there, they wanted to believe it anyway. So they won't need that much convincing. So the evidence that she says she has that's not really undisputable, they're going to believe it anyway. Okay, so that's what I got. Okay, y'all. So prayers up to everybody involved, and hopefully people come to their senses, so it won't be no crazy lawsuit happening for nobody. Let's bring in 2023, a little bit, closer to God, less drama, you know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all need to do. Whatever, okay? So that's what I got for y'all. Tell me how y'all like this video, and I am leaving y'all, okay? I am leaving. Okay.